This is 219 News Now, brought to you by Strachan Van Til, making lives easier for 94 years.
I'm Andrew Garcia, and this is your 219 News Now. A 17-year-old alleged member of a Michigan City street gang has been charged as an adult with felony counts of possessing a machine gun and dangerous possession of a firearm, officials say. When found by police on September 13th, Brandon Haynes told police he had shot himself in the neck. Police said they found 2 guns, various casings, and live rounds on the floor of the room, and evidence of firearm altering and a machine gun conversion device. Comedian Jim Gaffigan, a region native who grew up in Munster and Chesterton, praised Valparaiso's new Journeyman distillery on social media in a widely circulated post. "I grew up 10 minutes from Valparaiso in the home of Orville Popcorn, so I was so thrilled when a friend sent me this limited edition popcorn bourbon by Journeyman Distillery. No, it doesn't taste like popcorn or movie theater butter. It's made with popcorn," he posted on Facebook. "It's awesome and reminds me of Northwest Indiana," Gaffigan said. Michigan City's newly elected mayor Angie Nelson-Duich will address the Gary Chamber of Commerce at its meeting and luncheon on March 11th at the Chateau Banquets in Maryville. The cities of Gary and Michigan City were chosen for the Economic Recovery Corps Fellowship, a program launched in 2023 by the U.S. Department of Commerce's Economic Development Administration. The fellowship will help reinvest and revitalize each city, the chamber said in a news release. And in sports, the annual Sportsmanship dinner took place at the halls of St. George. Here's guest speaker, Valpo grad and Big Ten color commentator Robbie Hummel on the importance of perseverance.
This is crazy to think, but when I was playing, I played in Milan after I was out of the NBA. And in December, I dislocate my shoulder. I'm blocking out. I just lower my shoulder pops out. I got to go home and have season-ending surgery. I was reached out to by a buddy of mine who worked at Big Ten Network. And he said, you know what? I was talking to the president today of the network. Would you want to come in and do 9 or 10 studio throughout the night? I'm like, well, I did the NBA's TV program at Syracuse, and maybe, yeah, I'll try. Sure. So I do it. I'm sure it was awful the first night. I'm sure it was awful the second night. But for whatever reason, on the third night, it was a Michigan game, and I happened to be doing the studio, and my now current TV agent is a Michigan grad. He just happened to be watching, and that's how I got him. And when you're thinking about, man, this was a catastrophic injury. My career could be over. To now, it's like, man, it's almost a blessing because of the fact that I've beaten all the guys that are my age to working in TV. And even though at the time it seemed like it was the worst thing for me, there is always a silver lining. So when you guys face adversity, push through it, have a good attitude, and understand that there could be other things coming down the road.
To read up on more local news and headlines, visit JEDtv.com and NWI.com. I'm Andrew Garcia, and this has been your 219 News.